What are you doing, fan? Okay, I got a different pattern here today, huh? Looks like we're objecting here instead of using teamwork. Anyways, this thing will probably kick off here in a second. There it is. Wow, lettuce, you look wonderful. Let's go over here. Weather center. Yesterday, the weather center about right where I'm pointing the phone. There's a nice little pattern like I used to always see. And the palette of the color, like when you do the paint job in Grand Theft Auto, you get like metal or metallic and like neon and shit. It was one of them specific type of palettes of like, the rainbows that are, the visible light that you see around the sun. They call it a sun dog, but it wasn't around the sun. It was really bright. Anyway, let's check out. Oh, we're still on over Zoom. I didn't mean to do that. I was just noticing how this plant's utilizing all the nitrogen because it's eating the other bush here, and it sort of just rained. I guess it was raining in the morning, and how you could sense the ionization process on a tree. It's pretty nifty how it works. The awning's beeping like a Hezbollah beeper or some shit. I couldn't tell you what the fuck it's doing. But anyways, back to the biology of, they would call them phenos or something like that. A mock band. Well, you could pheno the plant, and it's a mock band of itself. The genetics just slightly, the electrical ionization process changes on its impedance. But anyways, that's not important. What's really important is, check this out. I thought this was pretty fucking interesting, dude. Dude's gonna get in here. I got the, listen to this bike sound. Listen to the bike sound. And through the sound of the bike, I'm gonna avoid saying this, but I heard there's a new application out on the market right now. You just take a picture of the book, and the cell phone will read it to you. Like, for people that don't like to read, because it hurts their fucking eyes. The cell phone will take the picture and literally read it word for word what it is. That's pretty good. That's an application, but I just come up with this morning, and I just noticed it. I mean, if you look at the front here, it says you could split that up as it capitalizes. Isn't that great? How that like factors in. And then you come down here at the speed of light, right? Can you register this? Everybody that's here, there's two letters. Look up top. Now come back down over here. You see them two letters? Traumatic, isn't it? And you see the last word? That's my signature. Advanced social system. It's not actually smart summoning, it's advanced social system. Can you see that? What that does to you guys? That looks like an illumination of the freaking brightest of the passing of the grades of the day. Teacher, did I get a good grade for this? Where's the alien grays at? I heard we're baptizing them from the Pope. Heard he fired one of them arch exorcists or something like that. I guess the priests want us to get up and go now, huh? Because church is saying, no, you're not, no. But church, you gotta realize that them guys down there at their whiskey distilleries and shit, they'd be nice. They keep pissing with it, and like, Pope, go ahead, put it on your X page, Pope. You know how gangster you'd be if you did this? and it hits everybody because the military, I heard, Pope, they're rendering themselves useless. Some sort of collective sense consensus of conscience, or I have all my spirit, not spiritual people, but people who know how to communicate based upon observances. And you have two people, some trying to, get like be in there, be harmonic and communicate with one another, and yes, we're here, this is real, this is reality. And you have this other phase over here. Well, we're just going to remain like a nerd over here and render ourselves useless and don't care. Yeah. Boy, there's so much on my mind right now. This conversation can go many, many different speeds of the journey. Hey, Air Force, JPL Labs, Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, Navy, Space Force. Hey, CIA, you're supposed to have the intelligence here. Those airplanes, do their motors just spin clockwise? But whenever they stop and they back up, do they spin counterclockwise? That's an easy question for everybody. Do they go like it blows air out the front instead of the back? And how do they go backwards when they're on the runway? Boy, can you imagine a fucking computer pulling that flap down while you're flying? Jesus Christ, what happens then? Anyhow, I was listening to Jeffrey Hinton talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he started talking about the primary function of some guy that invented something. Well, the rotor goes clockwise, and it takes a compression and accelerates it in a peculiar direction because of the tuning forks. They're bent with angular momentum, and that's more electric field. Anyhow, some guy figured out how to turn them backwards, and instead of the air going in that specific direction, it went the other way. And apparently he left it called back propagation programming for people. Hey, Mr. Hinton, where's the documentary on this guy at? How many Nobel Peace Prizes did he win? It's up for the 4th year now. The 4th year. Hey, what are you guys up to? 4 years of Nobel Peace Prizes. Ivy League school's right down the street. And the best part about the Ivy League school being right down the street, they have no say-so what happens down at that goddamn fucking cracker plant down there because it's another commission. Thank God, huh? It's pretty funny. Anything to say, atmosphere? You gonna make something crash to the ground? Anyways, I'm sure if a bird could read right now, it would look at this like, yep, the fucking radios are broke. It would look at it. The only thing I didn't capitalize was this friend down there, huh? And put friend in. But isn't that crazy how that correlates? Like DeepMind, the programming, when you guys started protobating and accelerating with dielectric capacitances and everything, and you put it on video how you're programming a computer back in 2021, how are you doing? We started using the old language of the old books to communicate. Like when you see this, like this should be like, this is a good sticker, huh? We can make a lot of, Mr. Musk, you could sell this instead of that burn hair cologne. Yeah, you could sell bumper stickers. Just pass them out. That's pretty good, huh? Is that like hacker quality? First day of summer, 10 days away, plotted by sun. Where are you guys Bilderberging at? Where's my fucking invitation, you old bastards? Going to the NASCAR track. Watch NASCAR. China NASCAR or American NASCAR? Alright, I gotta stop moving. Bone conduction there. You don't have any bones, plan. How do you work? Has it got bone conduction? Get the x-ray specialist here. See if he got some bones in there, plant. You got these spiny things. Kind of like bones, huh? Talk in the near future, everyone.